Right now, the search continues for Austin, Stefanos, and Perry Cohen. We have just learned, news into our newsroom, that the Coast Guard has no plan of stopping this search tonight. The Coast Guard will continue all efforts to find these boys throughout this evening and into tomorrow. The Coast Guard investigated, by the way, a white object this morning. It was found off the coast of Brunswick, Georgia, but they later determined that it was not related at all to the missing teenagers. At least 20 private planes were up in the air today. They were searching for any sign of these boys. That search centered in the area where the boys' boat was found Sunday near Cape Canaveral. The Coast Guard's search right now is mainly focusing on the Georgia coastline. The story of Perry and Austin has a lot of people, frankly, focusing on the topic of boat safety. One Treasure Coast boating school is trying to program some skills into teenagers right now. Our Jason Hackett spent this day with some of those teenagers. He's live in Tequesta to tell us what he's learned from inside that classroom. Jason?
We found out for many of the teens in this class, this situation hits close to home. At least 4 of them personally knew Austin and Perry, and several of them lived here in this neighborhood, lived streets away from them. So the situation and the training that they received today is crucial. We spent the morning with the group of about 16 teenagers. That instruction takes place both inside and outside the classroom over the next week. Now, much of the lesson this morning centered around how to tie lines. During the next few days, they'll also learn how to read weather patterns, currents, and navigation systems. The goal is that these teens have enough knowledge to pass the test for their boater's license. Don Welch, who teaches the classes, says the hands-on training they get here is essential.
The thing that we do that they don't do anywhere else is we also give them the hands-on training, how to land a boat, how to do the various things that they would see only on paper if they were just taking a book test.
Now, coming up at 5:30, we'll tell you what Welch says is the biggest problem with the boat licensing system and how that definitely needs to change. Live in Tequesta, Jason Hackett for the Now South Florida.
Jason.